Submarine cable systems support around 95% of the world's international data traffic. But despite our huge reliance on these systems, the subsea industry remains widely unrecognized and underappreciated. But as data demand soars and the world grows more digital, it's also an industry full of opportunity. In recent years, we've seen a small group of specialist construction partners emerge and really rise to the challenge of the subsea space. And today I'm delighted to be joined by Gareth Loye, CEO of M&M Contractors, one of the most exciting players tackling the last mile of subsea connectivity. Gareth, thanks for joining me today.
Harry, thanks for having me. It's a real privilege to be here today.
It's great to have you on. Let's start by talking about the company's subsea journey so far. Over the last few years, we've seen flashes of M&M on social media working on submarine network builds. Can you tell us more about the company and how you first got involved in the subsea space?
Well, I suppose the good thing from that, Harry, is our social media platforms are clearly working. Yes, of course. Well, look, I'll tell you a little bit about our company. So M&M Contractors is a multi-award winning company. We have some 30 accolades to our name. We're based in Ireland. That's where our headquarters is, and that's where we generally do most of our business, but we transport the guys across the globe. Countries, typical example of countries that we worked in: UK, Ireland, obviously, Isle of Man, Denmark, Norway, France, Canada, USA, and many, many more. As a business, we're very, very fortunate that all our staff are directly employed. We have everything in-house, and that's coming from design, permitting, planning, project management, and right down to our construction staff. So we've got full control over our business and our movements, which also helps us build our clients, concepts and visions of what they want. But the key to our business is four main areas that really helps us set ourselves from our competitors. The four main areas is telecom. We have everything in-house that you'd expect from a telecom company: splicing teams, testing, cabling, and general network building. That's ducting, chambers, manholes, etc. We also have the other side of our business, which is electrical. Our company is qualified up to lay 132 kV cable, jointing, testing, which on the submarine terms will be more than enough for any submarine network. Our business also carries construction. So we have a high class of staff that are based in construction and civil engineering specialists. Wrapping all those together, Harry, allows us to provide clients with a partner of choice for the submarine terrestrial network builds.
I mentioned in the introduction there that you really deal with the last mile. And this is a phrase that can have various different definitions for different players in the telecoms industry. What does it mean for you guys in the context of submarine cables, and what really makes you that partner of choice?
Yeah, good question, Harry. So the last mile for us, the submarine world and the marine world itself is a fantastic world to be in, but we're everything based on land. So I can take it through a typical construction. As the cable comes ashore, we basically do a handover from the marine guys, and we will build everything from the shore landing, the beach, any directional drills, beach manhole, terrestrial network, right back to a data center. Our guys are able to build pop sites, repeater sites, data centers. And the last mile for us is what we believe is the most important bit, is the bit that helps connect both ends of the project. And that's where our company sits as a specialism in that area. So to give you a couple of reasons why we've become a preferred partner in this industry, there's two key reasons. The first reason is more of a general reason. It's something that discussed previously about our skills and who we are as a business. We are highly qualified in telecom, electric, construction, civil, and which is nice, which is good. And that gives us a one-stop shop. Allows us to give our clients the complete terrestrial build and comfort. It also allows us to give them design and build models, cost models, value engineering, estimates, feasibility studies. This industry, a lot of projects are visions, they're concepts. Some go and some don't go right now. It's maybe not the right time for that cable system to be built. But as a business, we have all this under one roof. And on the submarine side, it allows us to do the permitting planning, beach manhole construction, HDD, assist with the cable landings, terrestrial builds, cable stations, everything you need once you come ashore. But the prime reason, Harry, the prime reason for our business isn't so much for our skills. It's really for who we are as a business and what we've learned a lot from our clients that we've worked with. We've been extremely privileged because our clients have really taken us along in their journey, and it's allowed us to understand from both a contractor perspective, partner perspective, but also from their side as well, which has really given us the knowledge that has allowed us to be who we are. And I'll explain that a little bit further. Our clients have visions and concepts that they are working on right now. And ultimately, these are ideas, but they're ideas that they want to bring into a reality. So we're sitting with them at the very, very front end. We're working with them on budgets, timescales, risk profiling, understanding, is these jobs even possible? Can this actually work? What do we need from M&M to help this work? Where do we need the budgets to be? A lot of these jobs sometimes start very quickly because the funding comes quickly and they expect us to react, which we do, absolutely do. But it also, these jobs evolve as the project evolves. You maybe get an anchor client coming and then you get another anchor client coming, and the project terrestrial both sides changes slightly because the capacity is increased. And that's what we do. We just simply work with the client to change their need as fast as the project is getting built. And for me, I believe that is one of the key reasons why we're the go-to partner of choice.
It's great to hear you have such strong relationships with your clients, especially when it comes to mutual learning. Can you tell us more about some of these projects that you've delivered together in the last couple of years?
I can, but we're the partner of choice, and confidentiality is key. So we generally work in the background. We work with clients and we support them where they asked us to. So I can give you a couple of feel of some projects, maybe on a bit of a lighter scale, because I'm not getting into the detail of projects. One of the projects that springs to mind was I was sitting with a client. He phoned me up and he said, "Look, I've got this idea, and the board has this idea. Can I bounce it off you?" I said, "Yeah, sure." He said, "Okay, so I'll meet you in a Hilton hotel outside London." I said, met him. So I said, "Yeah, okay, what's the idea?" He says, "Okay, very simple idea. We're going to connect 3 countries with the lowest latency transatlantic cable, and we're going to do that in the next 24 months. I said, "Okay, well, that's crazy."
Absolutely.
That's crazy. But you know what? I'm in. I love a bit of craziness. True to their word, 8 weeks later, we were standing on a cliff in Canada, sitting looking across as he pointed towards the UK. He says, "Yeah, it's pretty simple. We just need to go that direction. Straight as we can, and we'll get there." I said, "Yeah, geez, that sounds very simple. I'm in." And off we went. We designed, built, planned a monster project, absolute monster project. We built terrestrial network through historical towns, fields, under rail. We were delivering, up towards 2,500 meters a week of terrestrial network just to hit the time scales. Complete crazy project. But at the end of it, we succeeded and it became an award-winning project. And it's one to be proud of. Second one, which was a most recent one, I remember a client ringing me and he said, "Here's the crack. I was thinking 4 countries, 8 lands, 4 countries, 8 lands in 12 months. How does that sound?" I says, "It sounds pretty stupid." He said, "Okay, right. Well, I think you get started Monday because you got 12 months to build it. Let's go." And off we went. It's just a magnificent big part of these projects that our clients have, and their visions and their drive to build these things, because it's something that they've created, and we're just really privileged to be part of that and be part of that journey that they're on.
I think there's a real underappreciation for how fast the subsea industry moves with these projects. I think people think that these massive multi-million pound contracts, everything is going slow, but it's quite the opposite. It's going really, really quickly.
Absolutely, Harry. It's just, you know, some of the projects that we have with people and clients, you know, they are concepts and visions, and at a point in time, you know, it can be just a click of the finger overnight. The funding is right, the timing is right, the capacity, the anchor tenants just all fall into place in one go. And it's as Americans would say, it's showtime. And sometimes you're not ready for it. Really, really not ready for it. And sometimes you've got to react. And yeah, that's why we're really good at that sort of stuff, because we have all control in the house. So we're boots on the ground. Let's figure this out. Let's get to work. And let's understand this concept and try and unravel it as we're working through it. And I think that's the key to our success, is having that trust between us and the client, that we can keep his budget controlled and we can still deliver on time.
I guess my last question for you, Gareth, is for people who want to learn more about the company and get to know you guys a bit better, what's the best way they can contact you?
Very simple, Harry. We've got a number of ways. You can reach us on our webpage, which is www.mm-contractors.com. You can get us through our social media platforms, which is Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and of course, LinkedIn. But more importantly, we'll be at the Submarine Networks event on the 2nd and 3rd September in London. I'll be there in person, and we'll also have a stand. So please call in, have a chat, and it'd be good to meet you guys.
Great. Well, thanks for your time today, Gareth. And I really look forward to catching up with you in person in a few weeks at the event.
Thank you, Harry. Look forward to it.